So a couple of days ago, Horizon Forbidden West was finally revealed at the PlayStation 5 event, and this is the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn. Now don't take the name Forbidden West in vain, as we will be traveling into a completely different location for the next entry into the franchise. Now we are obviously rejoining Aloy on a brand new adventure, and we already had a beautiful trailer for the game, which is on your screen right now. But in this video I've compiled a bunch of information that leads into everything we know so far about Horizon Forbidden West. And if you do go on to enjoy the video, click the like button down below, subscribe for more Horizon Forbidden West videos, and of course remember to stay to the end of the video for an update on my giveaway on my channel. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Now the first point is that it is set some point after the original game. Interestingly, it's hard to tell exactly how long after the original game this sequel is set, although Aloy mentions that it's been 1,000 years since the old ones fell, and the original game was set around the year 3040, some 974 years after the human extinction back in 2066. Now if Horizon Forbidden West was actually set around 1,000 years after the old one's extinction, we'd be looking at an Aloy around some 26 years older than when she was before, and she was around 18-19 in the original game, which would now make her around 45 in the sequel. Now unless Aloy found some crazy post-apocalyptic skincare regime, I don't think she's that old in this sequel. In fact, I figured she doesn't look that much older than she did in the previous game. Now the original game was set in and around the states of Colorado and Utah, parts of northern Arizona, and a very small part of Montana in the United States. However, it's clear not only from the name of the game, but also locations featured in the first trailer that Aloy's gone to the west. We're seeing several references to San Francisco, including the Golden Gate Bridge, and it may well mean that we're seeing several states featured in the game's eventful full map. From the looks of it, the holographic dragon and the gambling symbols she reveals, we may also be able to visit Las Vegas as well. And aside from the fact that Horizon Forbidden West trailer looks phenomenal, it's also quite clear that it's a much different vibe from the locale of the original game. Crystal clear blue oceans teeming with underwater creatures, along with beaches and dramatic coastlines, contrast with the natural world taking a hold of leaning landscapes and wide open plains where ancient and hopefully dormant gigantic robots dominate the skyline. It has a very different feel to Horizon Zero Dawn and suggests a world that has become even more one with natural despite all that metal. And now, similar to the corruption that was turning the machines more and more aggressive in the first game, there's a brand new red plague taking over the world of Horizon Forbidden West, and it's clear that humanity and the natural world as a whole is at risk of extinction again. Whether it's part of the governing AIs that make sure the world keeps turning, or something else entirely, and I'm looking directly at you, Silence, you dick. There's a red weed that's seemingly affecting the water supplies in Forbidden West. Fish are seen with this weed down their throats, crabs picking at bloated pustules on their flesh, and later a fox is seen clearly in distress surrounded by the same weed, the water around it running red as well. Elsewhere, a farmer's crop, a parsnip perhaps, is blackened and doesn't exactly look all that nutritional. This will be the extinction event that Aloy is trying to prevent this time around. Will she be able to call on Gaia for help, or is it down to her and the tribe's fault to right the world again? Now I for one would personally love to see Aloy more at one with her robotic counterparts rather than at war with them, because that could make for some great gameplay moment. Now following on from that, it's clear that Aloy is still in possession of the technologies she has obtained in the original game. Her focus of course is still the pride of place in her ear, and she's seen riding a charger. It seems that either she still has the power to override them despite losing her spear at the last part of the game, or there's more of a partnership between man and machine in this new title, which I hope is the case. And finally, something great and new in the game is that there's a lot more focus on underwater exploration. Aloy's going underwater in the Forbidden West. That's a given with all the water on the west coast of America, and it looks like there will be plenty of underwater exploration and further options for stealth, as Aloy is seen swimming directly underneath a Snapmaw, the crocodile machine from the original game. All I can say at this point is bring on the sharks with lasers, and if we're going to have new machines and lots of water, robot sharks have to be a thing in Horizon Forbidden West. Now what the hell is Silence up to? Our old friend, the complicated foe, is back in Forbidden West, and it's clear that he's still meddling with the captured Hades. The familiar red glow of the machine Silence people have restrained has been replaced with an old golden hue after seemingly being overridden with a staff similar to Aloy's old one. Is Silence passing on the overriding technology to new followers? How is Aloy riding the charger without the technology? Are these new corrupted creatures, and are they being hidden? How is Silence harnessing Hades' power now? There are so many questions to answer answer, but it seems the Red Reed isn't the only threat Aloy will have to face. Now there are a number of shots where the trailer makes note to draw your attention to the sky. A swirling tornado-like vortex is gathering speed with what looks like corruption at its core. How is it connected to either what Silence is up to or the Red Reed, or both? It's unclear at this stage, but it's an imposing looming doom that stands out against the landscape. There are also 3 red flare-like marks in the sky just before Silence appears, which are seemingly related to everything to mysteriousness. Now in this 3.5-minute trailer alone, we were able to count at least 3 brand new machines coming to Horizon Forbidden West. There's of course the giant turtle that emerges covered in foliage above, the huge mammoth or elephant that strides into view right at the end of the trailer, and new flying creatures that don't look quite like the Stormbird or the Glinthawk from the previous game. Now we've also seen plenty of returning machines, including the Snapmaw, Charger and Scrapper too. Now right at the end, we see a glimpse of a new heavily armored and a painted tribe that hasn't been seen before, armed with shields adorned with bones and rocking gigantic elephant machines as part of their arsenal. I don't think this lot are going to be the friendly type. I'm also intrigued by this almost Stonehenge looking structure. Is this connected to the new tribe, or is it something else entirely? That none of us know, but we sure are eager to find out. So now on to the giveaway. From now up until the launch of Horizon Zero Dawn, as well as Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Watch Dogs Legion, I'll be giving away a copy of either game that you want to choose. Now this can be either Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Watch Dogs Legion, Horizon Zero Dawn, Cyberpunk 2077, Spider-Man Miles Morales, any game, new game that comes out that I'm covering, you have a chance of winning. Now this can either be on PC, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, PS4 or PS5. The choice will be up to you. Now all you need to do for a chance to win is just subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment and just be active within the community. My Twitter is always in the comment section, so if you go and give that a follow, I'm always posting. If you guys want to chat about the latest games, then I'm always down for that as well. Just for a chance to win, stay active on my channel and the community at large. So guys and girls, that's been it for this video. If you have enjoyed, man, click the like button down below, subscribe for more Horizon Forbidden West videos, and I hope to see you all in the next video.